This segment of DeMarva Life is brought to you by Gateway Subaru.
Although cancer in children is rare, it's still the leading cause of death by disease past infancy among children in the U.S.
According to the National Cancer Institute, it's estimated that each year almost 16,000 children will be diagnosed with some form of childhood cancer. And these are kids ages 0 to 19. It is also estimated that nearly 2,000 will die of the disease this year in the United States.
The most common types of cancer in children and kids are leukemia, brain and other central nervous system tumors, lymphoma and neuroblastoma, something called Wilms tumor, which has to do with the kidneys, bone cancer, or testicular or ovarian cell tumors.
A childhood cancer you may never have heard of is Gorham's disease. You've probably never heard of it because there have only been 200 reported cases of it worldwide. But one 11-year-old girl named Addie is living with the rare condition, and it's causing her bones to deteriorate. She's dealt with a lot more than most little girls. Addie lost her mom to brain cancer when she was 3 and is now dealing with a life-threatening illness of her own.
When I first heard of it, my doctor explained it as a bug, just in my bone, eating it. And so that's how I've always explained it, just like a little itty bug, just like trapped in my bone, like trying to find their way out like Pac-Man.
Addie was first diagnosed with Gorham's disease in April of 2014 after an x-ray showed significant damage to the bones in her shoulder area. Several MRIs and other treatments had the disease in remission until Addie's collarbone broke about a year later. The disease became more aggressive and began to spread into her neck and ribs. This forced doctors to begin radiation treatments, 22 since June. But Addie won't let you feel sorry for her, maintaining a very active lifestyle.
After the first 2 weeks, it just got easier and easier. And then it just felt like a normal day, like going out and playing.
After Addie's mother died, Ryan and Michael Farley provided Addie and her siblings a home and a family. Michael says the scariest part of this whole experience has been the unknown.
Addie's been amazing. She's been very strong. She's been very positive. It's been really important that we've had good attitudes and that we don't worry about things that we can't change, and that we just live every day and enjoy ourselves. And when something comes up, you do what you have to do, and then you keep going.
Addie's 6th grade year is underway, and she enjoys her reading class and hanging out with friends. She's also more than happy playing with her dog, Kona, and hanging out at the river. She says getting down about her condition is just a waste of time.
It's not as bad as it seems. Having radiation and going to the doctor, sometimes it's fun. When I just mope around, it just makes everything so much worse.
What a great attitude. Addie says most days she feels pretty good, and although doctors don't have a prognosis for her long-term health, they are confident the disease can go into remission with the proper treatment. Now, the last update on Addie's website says that everything looks positive. Side effects she's experiencing, like fluid buildup in her arm, are due to radiation and should go away quickly. The next MRI isn't scheduled for another 3 months, but family members say they're happy because they can finally take a deep breath again.
I can't imagine what that family is going through or what they have gone through. But you know what they say, cancer patients with the best attitude often respond best to treatment.
That's true. I have heard that. And with all the technology at our fingertips today, some experts say that finding cancer has become a bit easier.
Well, get this. What if your dog could actually smell cancer? Well, one woman has taught dozens of dogs to do just that, and she says it may change cancer forever.
Their names are Alfie and Charlie. Charlie's a girl, by the way. Playful puppies that will grow to be the principal investigators in cancer research.
Their smell is about 10,000 to 100,000 times more sensitive than humans.
Studies have shown dogs are 90 to 95% effective at sniffing out cancer. But researchers don't know exactly what dogs can smell that signals malignant cells.
That's our goal, is to, one, prove that indeed they can differentiate patients with and without cancer, and then to try to isolate what is the molecular compound that is being detected.
Dog trainer Dina Zufaris has trained more than 30 dogs to detect cancer.
Go 5.
Like the dogs in this video, Alfie and Charlie will learn what cancer smells like by sniffing samples of breath, saliva, or urine from people who already have throat or lung cancer. They'll alert with a sit or down if cancer is detected.
I don't know how many volatile organic compounds are in a sample, like urine or saliva or breath, but there's thousands of things. So you're not only teaching the dog that it's one thing in that sample and they are to discard all of the other things.
Once researchers nail down what compounds signal cancer, they hope to one day come up with an artificial nose, an electronic sniffer of sorts to detect cancer. The dogs will likely transition to help diagnose patients with cancer that are tough to detect early on.
That could be a very ideal environment to do screenings to see, is this worth going to the operating room and biopsying?
The medical community is expecting big things from these little dogs that think they're just having fun.
Groups in favor of using scent detection dogs to help find cancer say they do this because cancer is still the second leading cause of death in America, and because sometimes screenings find false positives, which can actually do more harm than good.
Oh, animals are just incredible, aren't they? And maybe you're looking for a loving animal of your own. We may have just the thing for you in today's Pet Connect. First up today is Sasha from Talbot Humane. She is only a year old and has plenty of energy. Sasha loves treats, so if you bring some in your pocket when you visit, she could be your best friend for life. Black Beauty is also in Talbot. He is a domestic long-hair barn cat who is a bit sassy but would love to be the new addition to your family.
Well, Lily is also in Talbot. She is a 4-year-old English setter who was surrendered because her owner moved. She is a sweet girl who they believe is partially deaf, so she needs a home that will give her lots of love and tend to her needs. And in Wicomico County, this is Paris. She's an 8-week-old domestic short-hair cat. Ooh la la, Paris is house trained, so she's all ready to find adventure in her fabulous new home.
Also in Wicomico, this is Carlita. She is a 2-year-old shepherd mix. They say Carlita is an active girl, always looking to have fun, run, and play. She would be a great running buddy and is in need of a home that will give her plenty of exercise, love, and training. And our last animal for today, also in Wicomico County, here is Tobias Funk. He is a 10-week-old domestic short-hair kitten who is all about the play. Tobias Funk is house-trained and loves playing with his toys. And if you're interested in any of the animals you've just seen here today, visit our website, WBOC.com. Click on our picture at the top of the page. Well, now, not everyone is ready for the responsibility of an animal, so a great way to make that decision while also helping our four-legged friends is volunteering at the local humane societies.
Yeah, you know, that's a great idea. I spend a lot of time at the humane societies across Delmarva for our Pet Connect segment, and I just love it. You know, both the dedicated workers and the loving animals are just awesome to be around, but I guess not everyone feels that way. James Corden of The Late Late Show being one of them.
Guys. This guy is looking at me weird. This must be what Brad Pitt feels like when he gets home. Who needs a poo?
No, I guess everyone's holding it for you.
Oh, everyone's holding it in.
Yeah.
Good work, fellas.
Are you
I love that you all got the email.
Are you?
Oh, dear. So, just in with the mop, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, see, now it is like the Chateau Marmont. Oh, my goodness me.
I think the dogs like you.
Yeah?
Yeah. Do you like them yet? Nah. Have you ever held a dog?
Yeah. That's not a dog, that's a hamster.
Yeah.
I mean, I've got to be honest, I think you might need to raise this barrier. I think you might need to make this barrier a
He's
fraction
the
higher.
only dog that can do it.
Right, well, that's one too many.
James Corden is absolutely hilarious. I'm loving his show, The Late Late Show. And if you'd like to see it, you can catch it weeknights beginning at 12:37 a.m. right here on WBOC.
Well, sometimes dogs are the best part of coming home, but wouldn't it be great if you came home to a beautifully decorated house or a condo? Coming up next, find out how you can achieve that classic style and how your furniture can be new and hip while still standing the test of time.
Plus, this home came with a story from back in time, how a piece of history was discovered in the floorboards and where they plan to go from here. Delmarva Life will be right back.